Hello friends, this video Real Numbers Part 9 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Before watching this video, please make sure that you have watched Real Numbers Part 1 to Part 8. Rational number of form P by Q where Q is not equal to 0. The expansion of P by Q has either terminating decimal or non-terminating repeating. That means if you have P by Q and this is a rational number, please note this is a theorem actually, this is a rational number P by Q. This will be either terminating decimal, if not terminating decimal then repeating decimal. For example, I'll say for terminating example is, let's suppose example is 1.2, 1.3, 6.2, 6.3 like this. For repeating example is, let's suppose 1.32, 32, 32, 32, 32, that form, or 1.632, 632, 632 like this. Here if you see 632 is repeating. So a rational number P by Q where Q is not equal to 0, Q is not equal to 0, that's the condition. If you expand this becomes either terminating decimal or repeating decimal. Correct? It will never be non-terminating, non-repeating. If it is non-terminating, it is non-terminating actually. Non-terminating, repeating decimal. It should never be non-terminating, non-repeating. It should be either terminating. In case if it is not terminating, it is non-terminating repeating decimal. For example, 1.32, 32, 32, 32, 1.632, 62, 62, 1.47, 47, 47, like that. Correct? That means, let me repeat it once again, it's a very crucial thing. A rational number of form P by Q where Q is not equal to 0 is either terminating decimal of form 1.2, 1.3, 1.362, for example, 1.363238, like this. It's either terminating decimal or non-terminating repeating decimals. Correct? Now let's take one more theorem. The same thing in the reverse way. For terminating decimal, let x be a rational number whose decimal expansion. So we have assumed that x be a rational number which is terminating, which terminates. Then x can be expressed in the form P by Q form, right? Where P and Q are co-prime. Obviously, when you are writing P by Q form, and then P by Q is co-prime. Then if you do the prime factorization of Q, it will be of the form 2 to the power n, 5 to the power n, where m and n are obviously non-negative. Let me repeat once again. If x is a terminating, terminating rational number, then x can be written in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are co-primes, P and Q are co-prime, correct? And then Q can be written in this form 2 to the power n and 5 to the power n. So Q will have only 2 and 5 as prime factors, where n and m are obviously non-negative. They are positive numbers. 0 are positives. Correct? Let me repeat once again. If x is a terminating rational number, x can be written in the form of P by Q where P and Q are co-primes, then Q will have only 2 and 5 as factors, prime factors. For example, let's suppose we are saying 1.2. 1.2 is the number. It's a terminating. So 1.2 is nothing but 12 by 10. Let's cut the common part. This becomes 6 by 5. So this is a prime factor. So this is nothing but the 5. The factor for 5 is 5. Correct? Let's suppose the example 1.3. 1.3 is nothing but 13 by 10. So we can't cut any common part because there is no common part. So this becomes 13 by 10 is nothing but 5 into 2. So if you see, this 10 can be written as 5 into 2. This is nothing but P by Q and 10 is nothing but Q. So Q is written in this form. We can take one example. Let's suppose we have 1.03. So if you say 1.03, this becomes nothing but 103 by 100. Here also no common factor, so we can't cut. So here Q is 100. 100 is nothing but 2 into 2 into 5 into 5. So if you see that here also, q is written in the form of 2 to the power m and 5 to the power n. That is 2 to the power 2, 5 to the power. Correct? So any terminating rational number can be written in the form of p by q, where p and q are co-primes. Then q is always 2 to the power n, 5 to the power m form. Theorem number 2. Let x be of rational number. X be a rational number. If x be a rational number and p of form p by q, where p and q are obviously co-primes, and q is of the form 2 to the power n, 5 to the power m, that means it is a decimal number which terminates. The same thing in the reverse way. Whatever we have learned in the past slide, the last slide, same thing in the reserve one. That is, if it is of the form p by q, p and q co-prime, q is of the form 2 to the power n, 5 to the power m, in that case p by q has to be terminating decimal number. Correct? Same thing in the reverse way. One more theorem. Here in x, we take any x is a rational number of the form p by q, where obviously p and q are co-prime. But in this case, q is not of the form 2 to the power n, 5 to the power m. 2 is not of this form. If this is the case where q is not of the form that is, q is not the factor of q is not 2 and 5, that means some other number also, then it will always be non-terminating repeating. Please note, it is always non-terminating repeating. Correct? If it is a rational number of p by q form, where p and q are co-primes and q is not factor of 2 and 5, then it is always non-terminating repeating. For example, you take 2 by 7. 2 by 7, if you expand, this will always be non-terminating repeating. If you divide 2 by 7, what you get as divide this 7 by 2 point, this becomes 0. 7 into 2 is 14. 60. 7 into 8 sevens are 56. This is 40. And then it is 7 5. This becomes 35. This is 50. 7 sevens are 49. This is 10. 7 ones are 7. This is 3. 30. 7 fours are 28. This is 2. 20. Right? 7 2 jar 14. This is 6. 60. Again it will become 7 8 56. Correct? 40 is left, and then 7 5 35. Again 50 is left. 7 7 49. Correct? We'll take 49, subtract this, become 1. 10. 7 ones are 7. So if you take this value here now, 7, it becomes 30, because 3, 30. So this becomes 7 into 4, 28. Right? 2, again 20. So if you see, right, this 28, yeah. So if you see, this is a repeating 2 8 5 7 1 4, 2 8 5 7 1 4. Again 2. 14 you get, right? This is a non-terminating but repeating. You take any number, you can try with this, you can play with the maths. You can take any number of the form p by q, where q is not of the form 2 to the power n, 5 to the power m. It will always be terminating, non-terminating repeating. For example, if you take 1 by 3 also, right? This is 1 point, this becomes 0, 3, 3 9, again 1, 3, 10 9, again 1. So this becomes 0.33333. If you see, this is also non-terminating, but here also it repeats 3333. Correct? So you take any number, you can try with this, you can take any number of form p by q, where p and q are co-primes and q is not of the form 2 to the power n, 5 to the power m, then it will always be non-terminating repeating numbers. Let's take some examples without actual dividing, we have to state whether the following number is, the following rational number will have terminating decimal or non-terminating repeating. See, if it is rational number, that is for sure it will be either terminating decimal or non-terminating repeating. If it is non-terminating, non-repeating, it is irrational number. You know this, right? So let's try to prove this. Now let's take the first example. 13 by 3, 1, 2, 5. They are co-primes because there is no common factor between 13 and 3, 1, 2, 5. 3, 1, 2, 5 I can write as nothing but 5 to the power 5. Now since this is the form 2 to the power n, 5 to the power m, that is 2 to the power 0 and 5 to the power 5, I can say that this number is terminating. I'll write T here. Let's take next example, 17 by 8. Again they are co-primes because there is no common factor between 17 and 8. 8 I can write as nothing but 2 into 2 into 2, that is 2 cube. So we can write this as form 2 to the power 3, 5 to the power 0. So this is also terminated. Next example, 64 by 455. Again there is no common factor. 455 I can write as 5 into 7 into 13. Thus we see that this is not of form 2 to the power n, m to the power m. So we can say that this number is non-terminating because 455 we can't write in this form 2 to the power n and 5 to the power m. Next take this example, 15 by 1600. Here 5 is common, I think, so we'll cancel the 5 part, right? 5 into 3 is 15 and this 5, 3, 15, 5 to 320. 320, if you write, this becomes 2 to the power 5 into 5 square. 2 to the power 5 I think, 2 to the power 3 to the power 6 into 5 actually. Yeah, 2 to the power 6 into 5 because 5 into 2 is 10, 2 to the power, 2 to the power 6 into 5. So this you can see can be written in the form of 2 to the power n, 5 to the power m. So we can say that this is also terminating. We'll take example, 29 by 343. Here also we see there is no common factor between 29 and 343. So they are co-primes. 343 I can write as nothing but 7 cube. And 7 cube is not of this form, is not of 2 to the power n, 5 to the power m form. Correct? Since this is not of this form, we can say that this number is also non-terminating. I'll put all non-terminating in the circle. 23 by 2 to the power 3, 5 to the power 2. Here as you see there is no common factor. They are co-primes. Also it is already written in this form, so we can say that this is terminating because it is of the form 2 to the power 3, 5 to the power 2. The next example, 129 by 2 to the power 2, 5 to the power 7, 7 to the power 5. Here it has some common, 7 is common. 129 I can write nothing as 7 into, let me divide this, 7, 7, 59. 7 into 59. So I can write this as nothing but 7 into 59. You will cancel this becomes 7 to the power 4. Now they are co-primes. But here also if you see, I can't write this in the form of 2 to the power n, 5 to the power m because 7 to the power 4 is also there. So this is also non-terminating. Correct? The last example is 6 to the power 15. 6 to the power 15, we have this 3 common here. So we will cancel this. This becomes 2. This becomes 5. 2 by 5. 5 I can write in this form 2 to the power n, 5 to the power m as 2 to the power 0 and 5 to the power 1. So this is also terminating. What we have done? We have just cancelled the common part to write these forms into P by Q form where P and Q are co-prime, and then we have checked whether Q is of the form 2 to the power n, 5 to the power m or not. If it is of the form 2 to the power n, 5 to the power m, then we told that this is terminating, else it is non-terminating repeating decimals. Thank you. Visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thanks once again.